1998 to 2022. Every 4 years, the world holds its breath. Time slows down. Cities fall silent. And under floodlights brighter than memory itself, nations collide. This is not sport. This is theatre written in sweat, pressure, and destiny. And since 1998, the script has never been the same. 1998, the birth of a new football age. 1998, France, a World Cup shaped like a turning page in history. Brazil arrives as a storm, expected to sweep everything away. A team built not to compete, but to conquer. But football has no respect for expectation. The final arrives like a verdict. France rises, Brazil fades. The rhythm breaks, like glass under pressure. Each goal is a hammer blow to certainty. Each minute drags Brazil further into silence. And when the final whistle cuts through the air, France stands as champion for the first time. A new power is crowned, and the old order begins to crack. Football has changed its language. 2002. The Redemption of Fire, 2002. Korea and Japan. A tournament played across oceans and time zones, yet watched by the entire world. Brazil returns, not as kings, but as question marks. And within that uncertainty rises one man, Ronaldo. Once broken, once doubted, now sharpened by pressure like steel in flame. He moves like inevitability itself. Defenders do not stop him, they only delay the moment. Every goal feels like correction. Every run feels like revenge on doubt. And in the final, the story completes itself. 2 strikes, 1 crown. Brazil returns to the throne, and Ronaldo rises from doubt into immortality. 2006, the shattering of a legend. 2006, Germany, a final written in tension, not ink. France versus Italy. And at the centre of it all, Zidane. Not just a player, but a calm carved from chaos. A conductor of rhythm in football's loudest storm. But even marble can fracture. One moment, one decision. A headbutt slices through the final like thunder through glass. Red card. Silence. Shock frozen across the world. France collapses into uncertainty. Italy survives through penalties, cold and composed. And Zidane walks away, not as a hero exiting in glory, but as a legend swallowed by a single irreversible moment. Football shows its cruelty. Even greatness can be interrupted. 2010, the era of perfection. 2010, South Africa. Africa hosts the world for the first time. A continent breathes history into existence, and Spain arrives not with power, but precision. Their football is not chaos. It is mathematics in motion. A slow-burning symphony of passes. Opponents chase shadows. The ball moves like it is alive, thinking faster than human legs. This is not attack. This is control turned into art. And in extra time of the final, one moment fractures eternity. Iniesta strikes. Spain does not just win the World Cup. They redefine football itself. 2014, the night that broke a nation. 2014, Brazil. A country carrying hope like a fragile glass monument. The dream is simple, glory at home. But pressure is not a gift. It is a weight that crushes without warning. Then comes the semi-final. Germany does not just score. It overwhelms. It invades. It dismantles. Goal after goal after goal, like a flood with no mercy. And then, silence becomes louder than cheering ever was. 7-1, a national collapse written into football history like a scar. Brazil, the kingdom of football, stands broken in its own temple. Some defeats are not matches. They are memories that never fade. 2018, the rise of the future. 2018, Russia, a new generation steps onto the stage without fear. France is no longer experience, it is explosion, speed, power, hunger. And at the center of it all, Mbappé, a blur of motion, too fast for hesitation. He does not just play the game, he outruns its boundaries. Across the tournament, Croatia fights like a heartbeat refusing to stop. But in the final, France stands like a finished blueprint of modern football. And when the trophy rises, it signals something irreversible. The future has arrived early. 2022. The final chapter of a legend. 2022. Qatar. A stage built for endings. For one man, this is not just a tournament. It is a final confession to football itself. Messi. Years of near misses. Years of questions. Years of silence from destiny. Until now. Argentina moves like a nation possessed. Every match heavier than the last. Every step closer to fate. And then, the final. Argentina versus France. Messi versus Mbappé. The past versus the future, colliding under desert lights. The match becomes chaos sculpted into beauty. Goals rise and fall like waves crashing against each other. Mbappé explodes with a hat-trick written in fire. Messi answers with calm that feels almost unreal. Nothing settles. Nothing gives way. Until penalties decide what football cannot. Argentina holds its nerve. And Messi finally lifts what once always escaped him. A crown not given, but endured into existence. Outro. The permanent shift from France's rise in 1998 to Ronaldo's resurrection in 2002, to Zidane's tragic fracture in 2006, to Spain's perfection in 2010, to Brazil's collapse in 2014, to Mbappé's ignition in 2018, and Messi's final coronation in 2022. The World Cup did not repeat history, it rewrote it. Every tournament is a heartbeat. Every final is a turning point. Every era is a new definition of greatness. Because football never stays still. It evolves, it destroys, and it crowns new gods. And the next World Cup is already waiting to change everything again.